Hello, Catfish Johnson here. You get a line, I'll get a pole, honey, whatever, you know. I wanted to make some of these videos kind of informational. People don't have a lot of experience catfishing. I ran across somebody up there by the Jet Express a couple weeks ago. He didn't have a whole lot of experience on catfishing, so I figured I could make some of these videos not so goofy and a little bit more informational. When my dad was still alive and I fished with him, I had to tie up every time exactly the way he does it. Put your little slip sinker on here, then get you a swivel, tie your swivel on, make you a leader line, tie the leader line on the swivel, tie the hook on. That's 3 knots. That's 3 knots, and 3 knots that could slip. How much more time is it going to take you to tie that thing up and get back out there? You're gonna cut line or break line every now and then. So I got tired of losing fish. 3 knots every time. I don't care. Some of the best you can tie the best knots you can. Sometimes they're going to slip if you don't tie the right ones. So this is the way I decided to do it. Okay. Number 1 ace in the hole is a steel leader. Buy your steel leader. Spend a little bit of money on them. Slip sinker. Slide it through here. You get it through here like this. If I can make it through there. There's your slip sinker right here like that. Pull him down. Tie you a nice size loop knot. This is the best knot that I know of for catfishing. Sometimes you have to use the other knot when you're bass fishing and tying lures on, but for catfishing you want a strong knot that's going to hold. Tie you one of these loop knots right here like this. There you go. There's you a good loop knot. Okay. Alright, just 1 knot. You do it my way, 1 knot, you're back in business. Tie it on here, slide it through here. Slide it through the eye of this steel leader like that. I tie it in the knot here first, like this. Pull down. Then take this part of the loop. Take the leader. Don't mess this up. Slide it through the hole here like this. Pull it back like that. Pull down. Pull that tight. Grab a hold of the other end like this. Where am I at here? Grab this other end here. Pull this tight if I can. There you go. 1 hell of a knot right there. 1 steel leader, 1 knot. Cut this off here, this access. Get this here. Usually I have my toenail clippers. I use my toenail clippers a lot for this, but that off of there. Steel leader, 1 damn strong knot. Undo the clip here. This oversized circle hook, this thing's huge, but I don't mind using it up there up north there because you catch a lot of big catfish. Bang. There you go. It didn't take me too long to do that, did it? If I was actually fishing and I was in a hurry, I'd have done it a lot faster. Okay. Also, I am using 30-pound test spider wire, which is debatable. It is debatable because number 1, the spider wire gets hung up in ways that just make you scratch your head and say, how did this just happen? How did this not just happen? I've done it a million times. And if you get one of them knots, just cut the line and just retie rather than sitting there trying to figure out how to untie this thing. Just cut the line and retie. It's that easy. It's easier just to retie. That's my tips there. Also with this 30-pound test line, the other problem you might have is you get caught under a rock. That thing's not going to break. It's very unlikely it's going to break. You're going to end up losing a lot of line. You might have to cut the line at the pole here. You might lose a lot of line. That's expensive. You might end up having to retie on one fishing trip or re-string on one fishing trip, you know. But the bottom line is 30-pound test spider wire, a steel leader. I don't know how big that hook is. A big hook. Good sized pole here that I got from my dad back in 2000. I have caught countless numbers of catfish. I can't even count them all. I wouldn't even begin to count them all. You get you a 30-pound catfish on this pole here, it's coming in. Get you a 40-pound catfish on this pole, it's coming in. It ain't getting away. That's the advantage of having the big thick wire on there. Well, that's it for this edition. I hope you got some kind of valuable information out of this. Till next time, Catfish Johnson loves you. Peace out.